Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey.
It's your girl, Lindsay Does It.
And it's Hazel Joy.
From
the Fillennials Podcast.
Welcome to another episode.
And we back.
We back.
We back.
You know what? When I was listening to our last episode and we were like, we back, I'm like, we can make that a song. It reminds me of like Bone Thugs and Harmony or something like that.
Is it?
Like,
I thought there was like a Kanye song where
oh, maybe.
that he was like, and we back. I don't know.
Back. But I feel like
it sounds like it is a song though.
Audio engineers, book us, you know what I'm saying? Let's make a little track, make a jingle. We need a jingle.
We do need a jingle.
Because we've been, this is going to be episode 21-ish.
Dang.
Right?
That's true.
And we still don't have a jingle or a theme song.
I know. We got to get that cracking.
You know what?
Hit us up.
Either Hazel and I and the team can write it, or if you guys want to submit your song ideas to us, maybe the best one will get chosen. And
That's
maybe
a good idea.
Oh. By the way, I'm not a good singer.
I'm not either.
We can try to rap, though.
You can.
You can
I'm not a good
rap.
rapper, but let's try.
That's why we could do multiple takes and just put the best takes together, you know?
Yeah, I agree. By the way, I like the 90s hairdo style that you have going on.
You know, inspired by T-Boz. You know, my hair, I've been doing this since I had kind of shorter bangs, and since it's gotten longer, I haven't switched it up. So I think I might have to cut my hair again a little bit.
I definitely haven't rocked that hairstyle since the 90s.
I'm like,
but
you know
you
what?
rock it well.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know what is in style right now is like the millennial fashion is in style again, right? So I'm like, why not do the same hairstyles I used to do in like 99?
Oh my gosh. Speaking of fashion coming back, I saw an Instagram video, or was it a TikTok video? Whatever. It was a video. And it was showing this girl. I was so excited about those little mesh sandals, you know, with the little flowers. And I'm like,
the little Chinatown sandals.
Yes. And she was like, they're only $10. And or like, oh my goodness.
I remember back when it was $4.99.
They were like comfy though, and they were cute back then, but I don't know if I would wear them. Maybe at the house.
Right. I know, right? Dang. Like, oh God. I see a lot of like women our age that are like, to all you Gen Z girls that want to dress millennial, commit. And then they're like, you got to shave your eyebrows and pencil them in. You got to wear the camisoles with the lace, and you got to layer them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to wear the clam diggers.
And then I remember wearing belts like over, like.
Yes. And the belts were like netted.
The knitted
The big, and they were metallic.
Yep. Dickies pants were fashionable then too, and even the Dickies purses. Did you ever have one of those?
Oh shoot!
The like Velcro, and they had like a zipper.
I never owned one.
It was almost as trendy.
Only the cool girls had that.
It was almost as trendy as like JanSport backpacks, I feel like.
Ooh, damn,
you know
man.
what I mean?
It's coming back.
90s fashion was pretty fun, but not all of it.
Definitely not all of it. I don't miss stepping on the back of my baggy pants. Walking. I used to staple
I was gonna ask you
them to my shoe.
That's funny. I think I did the same thing. I think I would put a rubber band or like a hair tie.
Man.
And I remember, did you roll your socks down? Because they didn't have
did.
ankle socks yet? Or like folding them down, right?
We made our own ankle socks. We would take the top of the tube sock and bring it down to the toe. So that would make like an ankle sock.
Yep.
We were innovative.
Why did they not make those back then?
Because it wasn't in style.
That's true.
And you know what's out of style now? Ankle socks.
Are they really?
I hear so many people now say that that's like an ick.
The ankle socks where they're actually below the ankle, right?
I guess, but you know what? This is more like coming from women that are talking about men's fashion. Like ankle socks for men is not a look anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it just depends what kind of shoes you wear too.
That's true.
Because then it would look funky if you have like the low cut shoe, but then you don't have ankle socks, right? Wouldn't that be funky looking? I mean, you're not gonna wear some like slacking socks. Like,
I know, right? Some like freaking gym socks.
Lousy socks.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the look. I personally am not a man. I'm not a fan of men's feet.
I'm not a fan of feet in general, to be honest.
So yeah, the more a shoe and socks covers a man's foot, I'm good with that. Cover the ankle, cover the calf, cover as much as you want. Definitely don't show me the feet.
Yeah, I would say that's cool with me too.
Because at this point, I'm sorry, socks with sandals don't bother me. It's when you wear sandals without the socks.
Sandals with socks.
Yeah, sandals with socks is fine, like as a casual look or whatever. But like if you're by the pool or at the beach, of course you're not going to wear socks with your sandals. But if you're anywhere else, please cover the toes.
You know what I think is really funny? You know how they have the new dad starter pack? And it's like the New Balance or the Nikes, and then the shorts, like what are they? The long jorts?
The jean shorts.
Jorts, yeah. And then the collar shirt, and then what else would they wear?
Oh man, Velcro wallet.
Yeah, the jorts would be like over their shirt or something.
Belt, black or brown leather belt. But you know what you just reminded me of? I was in my emails and I get like ads from all these different stores that I signed up to, whatever. And I opened one from Tilly's and they're like, jorts are in season. And I'm like, what? And they're showing like these teenage girls wearing jean shorts that are like below the knee.
Oh no, that's a 90s thing, no?
Yeah, it's a 90s thing,
yeah.
But that should definitely stay in the 90s. It's like, I like the straight leg, wide leg jean look. I think that looks like super cool. I like how like khakis are coming back, like Dickies. But the jorts, keep them in the past.
Yeah,
please.
Don't bring them back. Please don't.
So bad. Well, aside from that, Hazel, how have you been? It's been a week.
Good. On Friday, I went to the San Diego Zoo. And that was really fun. It was my husband's first time and my son's first time. Oh. So it was really fun just seeing both of their reactions. And it was just hilarious because I could not stop laughing at how, like, when we went to see the giraffes at the end of the day, he was so stunned, JP. Not my son. Like, my son could care less. Malachi could care less. He was just having fun on the rails. Like, I'm swinging on the He's a little baby. He doesn't know. Yeah. He's like, whatever. But JP's face was like, the whole time. It was like, whoa. And he's just like amazed. He's like, they're so majestic. But it was
That's
cute.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you got to keep that childlike wonder within you. Like, I love hearing that.
It was kind of sad at the same time because most of the animals were just kind of like sad looking, like laying there like lifeless and just kind of like depressed looking. And you're just like, obviously that's not their natural habitat.
Did you guys go to the San Diego Zoo or the Wild Animal Park? Because I think it's
the safari.
Safari
park, we went to the regular zoo.
Oh,
so yeah, there's that one, the zoo, and then there's a safari. And then they recommend older kids to go to the safari one. So when Malachi is older, we'll probably go to check that one out. They say like 5 years old and up would be more beneficial. And it is like open, so it's like
because like you're in a truck, and you're like in their territory.
But also, if they see little children, it's like, oh, they might be like prey. Like,
oh no!
Yeah, so you don't want to like put them out there.
The lion is like, ooh, I got something to chase.
Yeah, but I feel like he would appreciate it more if he was older, anyway. So
true.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but
he was a special occasion.
It was my best friend's eldest daughter's birthday.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that.
I loved the elephants.
I love elephants too.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I mean, we were like a pretty far distance from them, but it was just still really cool to see them. Dang. And then we did see lions, and we saw I can't remember if we saw cheetahs or if it was jaguars or both.
Ooh, because they're both spotted, right?
Yeah. Leopards. They're all the same to me. No, I'm just kidding.
I think cheetahs are like very slender, and then like
That's
jaguars
true.
are more like beefy, like tigers.
Yeah. We saw hippos.
Aww.
And there was this one crazy animal. I don't even remember what it was called, but it looked like a breed between like a horse and a zebra. It was trippy.
Between a horse and a zebra.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
And then we saw this monkey that reminded me of Rafiki from Lion King.
Dope.
And then there weren't any hyenas, unfortunately. There was a lot of missing animals. We're like, why is this empty? And it would be like temporarily closed or something. Like,
aw. Maybe feeding time or something,
or just like not like they're not alive, or I don't know. Who knows?
Not alive?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just empty.
I don't know. Or maybe they're in the safari part enjoying their lives.
Maybe. I hope they're enjoying their lives. But then do you wonder, like I was thinking about this, like because they lived in the zoo for maybe some of them their whole life, right? Because they're born into it maybe. And if you throw them into the wild, it actually would be bad for them because they're kind of domesticated already.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
That's why there's like animal sanctuaries where they try to rehabilitate animals that are like maybe hurt or injured or like orphaned, and they actually like rehabilitate them to be more equipped to be living in the wild.
Yeah.
Or if the zookeepers or the trainers don't feel like the animals are ready for the wild, then they'll just stay at the sanctuary for for families that want to see animals.
That's true.
So I don't think that they would actually like breed like, I don't know, like a lizard and then like put it out. You know what I mean? Where it's like lizards don't know how to hunt on their own. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think that they would do that. I hope not.
I don't know. But yeah, that was my weekend pretty much.
That was cool. Mine was cool. Not as adventurous as yours. Went to Dave and Buster's with my boyfriend on Friday, and I broke 2 nails playing basketball.
The struggle.
And yeah, we were hooping, and I've been growing my nails, and we were hooping, and like one of the balls bounced back, and I tried to stop it, or I tried to catch it, and it like pop. It popped these
Ouch.
2 nails that I was trying to grow out. I just been like lounging at home. I'm trying to catch new shows on like all the different streaming services. So I've been watching The Sympathizer, which is like about a Vietnamese communist spy during the Vietnam War. And I thought it's pretty entertaining. It's kind of like drama comedy. And then there's another show called Under the Bridge, where it's about a missing teenage girl from Canada. And the top suspects of her disappearance are like her friends from a foster home. So it's really interesting.
I'll have to check those out.
Definitely. Anything new on your radar that you've been watching?
I've been watching, one of my guilty pleasures is The Circle.
Oh.
It's on, they just released their 6th season actually. And
it's competition, right?
Yes. It's like a social media competition, and they're like in isolated apartments, and then they basically never meet face to face, and you're allowed to catfish, or you can be yourself, and you basically just chat like online to each other, and then it's basically a popularity contest. You have a rating system, and then they have different games for each season, but what's interesting with this season is they have an AI character. Spoiler alert. I should have said that first. AI character, which is like kind of an eye roll because I'm like, AI, really? But it is really interesting to see how that plays out. So,
oh my gosh, AI is so controversial to me.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
We're going to be talking about, not on this episode, but on our next recording, we're going to talk about how AI plays into certain... I'm just going to say, we're going to talk, last week we talked about song beefs, right? And one of the participants in the beef that we were talking about used AI in a new diss. And I think we're going to talk about that in our next episode. But yeah, AI to me is really like cheating.
And have you seen Black Mirror? Is it Black Mirror or, I can't remember if it was Black Mirror, but I feel like it is, where they use the likes of, is it Black Mirror? Of it was kind of predicting before the whole AI thing blew up, and how they basically use the likes of people to create a show, but it was like all AI. Yes. It is Black Mirror, right?
Black Mirror.
It is Black Mirror, yeah. The most recent one.
You're talking about the episode where there's Salma Hayek and Homegirl from Schitt's Creek.
But it is Black Mirror.
It's Black
Mirror.
Mirror.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah, that one.
Episode 1.
That was trippy.
Of the most recent season.
And I heard that's happening now.
You know what the crazy thing is that it wasn't AI. It was, no, you're right. Yeah. It was, because the people are real, but their likenesses are being used. Yeah.
There's a show actually I read. I didn't look too far into it, so don't quote me on this, but I think there's a show or a movie called Jennifer's Body on Netflix, and it's supposed to be that she's like, she murdered her family or something like that, but they used AI to create her past life or something like that in that show or movie. I forget, but don't quote me on that. I just remember I saw reading something about that, but I don't know if that's really the case. But
dang,
I don't know. If you guys know, comment that. But
that's
we can look into it. That's crazy.
I mean, the concept of AI to me is cool, but actually using it is scary, and also like a way to cheat.
I think I remember it saying that they wanted her to be portrayed as they used the AI to portray her as like her happy self prior to murdering her family or something like
Jennifer's Body.
I think that's what it's called.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to look that up.
I think it's a documentary show. I don't know.
Dude.
I need to look it up. But yeah, interesting, huh?
Oh, very. Dang. I like that. I feel like nowadays I'm getting more into like sci-fi type of like cinema and like entertainment. Whereas in the past, I was more like a comedy, mystery, thriller, but like sci-fi and all of that, like futuristic stuff is like, I'm into it. Oh, that reminds me. Another thing I'm watching is 3 Body Problem on Netflix.
It's a show?
Yeah, it's a show. The opening scene, I did not expect it to be what it was because from the previews, it just looked like, another like kind of futuristic sci-fi type of show, which it is. But the opening scene takes place in the past and it's like very heavy. So I'm excited to see. I think all the episodes are released already. So if I wanted to binge it, I can. And I might
You'll have to remind me what these episodes or these shows are in movies so I can add it to my watch list. But yeah, sci-fi has always been my favorite genre, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I used to watch a lot of like horror, thriller, like type stuff, but I just can't anymore. I don't know why. I don't know, it messes with my head. Because I get really bad nightmares. It's pretty equivalent to like as if you're watching a scary movie. I had one recently and JP's like, you don't even watch scary movies like that anymore. And he's like, exactly. I'm like more prone to like these nightmares because of, I don't know. I'm just more sensitive to it, I guess. It's weird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm glad maybe not glad you mentioned that, but have you seen a movie called Hereditary?
Yes.
So me and Mac, we were talking about it last week and I actually watched it over the weekend. That mess is crazy.
Yes.
And yes, you will get nightmares. The end of Act 1.
Yeah, no. I think that's on one of the top scary movies I've seen also. But I kind of barely remember it, but I do remember, yeah, freaked me out.
Yeah. Oh my God. So it's one of those movies too, like I want to like give a huge shout out to people that are on YouTube that explain movies because sometimes after I watch a movie, it leaves me with like, what the F did I just see?
Yeah, that's true.
So Hereditary was one of those movies where like, okay, I'm gonna go on YouTube and I'm gonna see if anyone has an explanation for what actually happened. And after I found a video that basically spelled out, from start to finish what was going on with the family and what happened at the end and all that good stuff, I was like, I could really appreciate this movie now because all of that stuff went over my head. And I was just more focusing on like the goriness and like the horror aspect of it instead of like the actual like, oh shit, yeah, I should have followed that. But yeah, it was a crazy movie. All right, so Hazel, we're gonna get into today's topic.
Yeah.
So we're the Fillennials, and that's half Filipino, half millennial, and we're gonna get into some Filipino things, right? So one thing I love about our culture are the family parties that we get to have whenever there's something to celebrate. And let me ask you, what are the 2 main things that make a Filipino party a Filipino party?
The food and the karaoke.
Karaoke, baby. It was just a matter of time before we're going to talk about one of our favorite pastimes as Filipino Americans and Filipinos in general, singing karaoke. So I can't remember whenever there was ever a time where I had a family party with my aunts, uncles, and cousins where there wasn't anyone singing.
Same.
Like I really can't. It's definitely a staple. And just in general, I think Filipinos love to sing.
Did your family have the magic mic?
We did. Actually, I have my aunt. She loves to sing, and she definitely had the magic mic with the book. And funny enough, I think they changed the name from Magic Mike to Magic Sing.
Oh, is that why? Okay, I didn't know that. But yeah, the magic mic was like so fun to use, but then I don't know, that thing is like rigged. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, because it would score you at the end. Oh,
it's like up to 100, right?
I think, you know what? Some people say 99.
Yeah, I feel like 99 is probably the highest that I've seen, but
right.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, does it even go up to 100?
That's why I think it's rigged.
Exactly. So how many family members do you know that have a magic sing or a magic microphone?
Well, I only had one aunt who had that, and then now we just have like the microphone and the little speaker, and then we just put put YouTube videos on
yeah,
to sing. So
Hazel and JP have their own little karaoke system at the house.
But my sister has like wireless mics with hers. I'm like, oh, we always have her
that's
like
so
bring
cool.
it because it's wireless.
Yeah, you
But-
can like dance and move and be a diva.
But Malachi, he just hogs that thing because he loves it. He loves singing. He's like a little baby entertainer.
Oh
Like
my
he just
gosh.
likes to take the mic and start singing. Like he'll just press it on and he'll just get the mic and start doing his thing.
Just start babbling.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't tell you. On Saturday we did really quick side note story that just reminded me, and I think you'll find this funny because we used to go out a lot together, and this is how I know that he really is my son. We went to a family or like a kid's birthday party on Saturday, and he was like, we were inside the living room playing, and then they were playing music in the backyard, and it was hip hop, and he was like pointing to his ear, which is like kind of a new thing, like here, like he like here, like he hears things. And then he like pointed outside, and then he takes my hand and he pulls me to the backyard where the music's playing, and then he just starts dancing by the music, and I was dying because
How cute.
I was laughing because I was like, dude, he really is my son, because this is literally what I do if I go out. I go where the music is and I just want to dance.
I love how he wanted you involved.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So cute.
He wants us involved in everything.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But isn't that funny? I was
That
like,
is definitely
wow.
your child.
Yes.
You do not need a DNA test
Exactly.
at all.
He
Oh
may
my-
look like JP, but I think he has a lot of my personality.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I know you definitely like much more better than I know JP, but I think, yeah, Malachi definitely has your love of like
Spotlight, entertainment,
yeah,
and people pleasing.
yeah,
for
partying. Because
sure.
I think JP, when I think of him compared to you, he's a lot more like laid back,
Reserved.
But yeah, you're the dancer, you're the host, you're the everything, you're the personality, and so Malachi definitely inherited that from you.
Oh yeah, he's definitely like that. I'm like, I wonder where he gets that from.
Oh my
But-
gosh, I see a very bright future for him, like being in the spotlight. So be prepared to be a stage mom. I don't know.
Hey, he loves music though. But yeah, so that was to my point, that he loves
Oh,
music,
that's so cute.
including singing and dancing.
Before you know it, he's gonna start like actually singing actual words and like like having favorite songs and everything like that. Because Filipinos, it's kind of in our blood to want to.
For sure.
Although some of us like have the talent and the ability to sing, even those of us who can't like really hold a tune that well, we still love to sing because it's so much fun. I was watching a little clip from the Cheat Coders podcast, which are like the Filipino guys from Australia. They're so funny. One of them coined the term FWCS. He's like, I suffer from FWCS, Filipino who can't sing.
Oh, I was gonna say that next.
I'm like, that's me.
Same.
We need a
Guilty.
support group.
I know.
Like low-key, you and I, we both dance. That's kind of like what we do. We
Yeah.
know how to dance. So like if there was karaoke for dancers, like instead of singing to a mic, like us just performing like choreography, then man, we'd kill it.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah,
Agree.
so I was thinking about this, how much we love karaoke. And I wanted to just kind of look into the history of it and how it kind of like, bled into our lives. So first question, do you have a guess as to when karaoke was actually invented and where?
Can I guess the 80s?
That's not a bad guess.
I was gonna, the 80s. And where, you said? I feel like it's predominantly, because it's not just Filipinos. I notice Asians in general love karaoke.
Yep.
So can I guess?
If you think about like
An
the
Asian
word
country?
karaoke, if you think about the word karaoke, does it sound like
Korean?
close?
Korea?
Nope.
Okay, I don't know.
Japan.
Okay, that was probably my next guess. But yeah, I do
Yeah.
know karaoke is popular in pretty much most Asian countries.
Oh yeah,
Or
totally.
Asian cultures.
I feel like because it kind of started in Japan, it just kind of like radiated out. So it affected all the Asian countries first, and then went to like America and everywhere else. So it was actually, so there are actually conflicting articles as to who invented karaoke, but I think I actually found the right person. This engineer named Shigeichi Negishi devised the first karaoke machine in 1967.
Oh, wow. 67.
And it was called the Sparko box.
Oh.
The Sparko box. So I can imagine it was probably just like a speaker with a microphone and like maybe instrumental music. And I read the article saying that he came to invent this because he loved to sing, but he didn't have a good voice. and his friends would make fun of him. And he was like, you know what? I bet you I'd sound better with music playing behind me. So that's why he created the box with the mic.
And a little bit of autotune.
Maybe. Yeah, that was like before autotune. So maybe he just played the volume of the music a little bit loud so he can get drowned out. But so the word karaoke is actually derived from two Japanese words for empty orchestra. It's called empty orchestra. The kara in karaoke is the same one that's in karate, which means empty hand, or fighting with no weapons. And both disciplines have a similar open ethic. No armor, no tools, no live instruments, nothing to hide behind, just your nerves.
Oh,
so yeah,
that's
so
interesting.
It means, empty orchestra. As far as when it was introduced to the Philippines, I couldn't find the exact date when it was introduced, but although karaoke as a concept and like an idea was invented in Japan, the patent was actually patented by a Filipino.
Oh.
Yeah. So Filipino inventor Roberto Del Rosario holds the machine's patent. He developed the karaoke sing-along system in 1975. So closer to your guess. Not quite the 80s, but 1975. So
Interesting.
yeah, a Filipino holds the patent. I mean, go figure, because it's if I didn't know better, I would have thought the Filipinos invented the concept of karaoke.
I know, right?
Yeah, so with that being said, I was trying to look up stats as to how many Filipino households had like karaoke systems, and all I could find was most households. And I
like
believe
all
that
of them.
basically everybody.
Yeah.
If you don't have one, your neighbor has one, or someone you're related to has one.
Very true.
So Hazel, I actually pulled up a list of the most popular karaoke songs via Singa.com, and Singa is actually a karaoke company.
Oh.
I believe they have a karaoke program. I want to ask you though, what are your favorite karaoke songs to sing?
My favorite is, not that I can sing them very well, is definitely More Than Words is one of them.
Oh, that's a good one.
Isn't that by Extreme?
Extreme.
And then, the other one, Lauryn Hill, the Fugees.
Killing Me Softly?
Killing Me Softly.
Oh, that's a good one too. Wow.
How many did you want me to pick?
One more. Let's pick a third.
No.
Did
Okay,
you
for
name
the
three?
third, I can't really pick one, but I'll just say like some throwback Nicki Minaj.
Ooh, that's hard.
Like, yeah,
She
some
rapping
rap
fast.
songs. Yeah.
Oh
Maybe
my
I'll
gosh.
say Roman's Revenge just for the sake of throwing one.
Wow.
That's a fast one too. But I always try to skip Eminem's part because,
Oh, Eminem's
I mean,
on
I
there?
could,
Oh, shoot.
yeah, but it's like, I do it too, but I don't know. I like
That's not your
Nicki's
favorite part.
Yeah, I like Nicki's part better.
Got it. Dang. I remember a long time ago, me, you, and a bunch of other Track Life fam, we did karaoke one time.
Yeah.
Like at a mall. I think. And I think you did.
I did Super Bass.
That's what you did. I was like, damn.
I
Hazel
don't
can
like the
rap
singing
fast.
part though. I don't like the singing part though because I can't really sing, and it's kind of high. Nicki's voice
It's
is a little high. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
See, yeah.
Yeah, it's always a fun time.
FWCS.
I think you can hold a tune though, Hazel. I've heard
It
you
depends
sing.
what the track is. Oh no, actually, I have to say this song. There's that one song. Remember that I sang last time when we did karaoke at my house?
Love on the Brain.
That's one of them. But there's another one. The is it Tony Braxton?
Unbreak My Heart.
Unbreak My Heart. Yeah.
Oh,
Unbreak
that's
My
such
Heart.
a good song.
Unbreak my heart. Yeah, because she has a deep voice. So I feel like
You love me
I love that song. Yeah.
If you guys can only see Aaron, he's like lip syncing his heart out. Interpretive dance.
Unbreak my heart, sweet baby.
Come back and say
You love me. Say it.
Say
But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. So those are like my all-time favorite karaoke songs.
You
What
picked
about
some
yours?
classics.
I
I'm over here
know.
thinking of like more like No Scrubs by TLC and
That's
like
a good one.
Where My Girls At by 702.
Where My Girls At?
Yeah.
From the front to back.
When you're feeling it, one hand up, repeat. See, it's like the easier like songs.
Hey, they're classics too, though.
Yeah, I also like Candy Rain by Soul For Real.
Yep.
It's just easy. And of course, like, I don't know, you got to throw in some hard ones like Mariah Carey.
Oh,
Vision of-
gosh. Or Alicia Keys.
Oh, man. What was that,
What Aaron
Aaron?
said? Boys to
Boyz II
Men.
Men. So one time, a few weeks ago, we were like chilling here after recording, and we just decided to put on some songs, and we started singing like on Bended Knee, I think, or End of the Road, I think.
It's the end of the road.
You know what? You know what pisses me off?
What?
People that can actually sing, that sing
Aw.
well, and do karaoke. I mean, stop it. Okay, so at a family party, that's fine. But like when you're at like a bar and it's supposed to be like drunk people, just like, you know,
And then someone's really good?
Sweet Caroline, like just but just for having fun, and then someone's over here like
Belting.
singing friggin' Whitney Houston, like, oh my God. What's her big one? Oh my gosh. From the Bodyguard soundtrack. How come I can't
Whitney
think of that
Houston?
song? Yeah.
Not the dance. I want to dance with somebody.
That's the fun one. Almost anyone
Oh.
can sing that one, but the big one. Oh no, that's Toni Braxton. The Whitney.
Whitney.
And I will always love you. Like, that just ruins my buzz. That takes away my whole buzz when you're like,
Because
okay,
then you don't want to go after that.
Exactly, like, bruh, we're at a bowling alley drinking $2 PBRs, and you're over here singing freaking like American Idol up in here.
Shoot.
But no, I mean, I don't hate y'all, but
I just wish I
jeez.
could sing. I would say if I could sing, I'd want to be a singer.
I know,
But-
right? Oh, you know what? I came across a meme one time that was like, if you can pick anybody's voice, singing voice that you would like to have, who would it be?
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
singing
good
voice. Shoot, man.
Off the top of my head, I just like, my first reaction was like Caliucci's, because I think her voice is so
Oh.
unique. And I was just listening to her song too. I was like, oh, Caliucci's. Like, if I could have her voice, I'd be so like, I would sing everywhere.
She has a unique voice for
Mhm.
sure. I don't know why, but I just feel like because Mariah is so legendary, like just that pitch she has.
She got that whistle tone.
Yeah, and I know Ariana's pretty close to it, but
Mhm.
I'd still rather like have Mariah's like down. She got some
Right.
vocals,
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mariah's
Love.
definitely one.
and she has so many hits too.
She
so.
does. You know who else? Because I love like 90s music and stuff, but Coco from SWV. Oh my God, her voice, her range is crazy. And I love that song Weak. Everybody does. So it's like, if I could like sing.
Oh, that's another good karaoke one.
Weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control.
Look at us harmonizing.
In a daze, it looks so amazing.
Amazing.
It's not a phase. Where's the sound effects?
Oh, it's not working.
Oh man,
That's
I was about to give ourselves some applause. But yeah, that's like, oh my God, I love her voice so much, and I just love that group. They have so many hits. But I bring this up because I wanted to name like the countdown of songs, but also, have you heard of the My Way killings?
what's that?
So you know that song My Way by Frank Sinatra?
Mm-hmm.
I did it my way.
Oh, like all the titos singing it.
Yeah. So there's a phenomenon called the My Way killings.
Huh.
So people, I was just like, you know, making fun of how like I hate when like good people sing, but people really do take karaoke so serious that if you sing terribly, you can actually get killed.
What?
So the My Way killings, all right? So the My Way killings,
We might have to take this episode down. Just kidding.
oh, I know, right?
All
Like
people to-
how bad did we go? did we like hurt your ears? So the My Way killings is a social phenomenon in the Philippines, referring to a number of fatal disputes which arose from the singing of the song My Way by Frank Sinatra in karaoke bars. And yeah, the New York Times article estimates a number of killings to be at least 6 as of 2010.
What the heck?
Yeah, between 2002 and 2012, numerous people were killed for singing this song. So I'm just
That's
gonna
terrible.
Yeah. So it says,
How much did they drink?
right? Because karaoke bars, people get drunk.
What kind of
dude.
drugs are they on?
You know? Damn. So since January 16th, 1998, about a dozen incidents occurred in connection with strenuous complaints over the singing of the song My Way, prompting Filipino newspapers to name the phenomenon the My Way killings. Here is an example. The attention to these killings peaked on May 29th, 2007, when 29-year-old Romy Baligula was shot dead by the bouncer Robelito Ortega at a bar in San Mateo, Rizal. The bouncer had stated that he was prompted to kill Romy using his service weapon when Romy accidentally got off rhythm while singing My Way and struggled to get back on track.
So only that song though?
It's been, I think they
That's
all
bad.
of these killings and disputes have been because of a person singing My Way the wrong way.
Jeez
So,
Louise.
Hey man, let's keep
Ain't
it
that
light, man. Let's keep it
serious?
fun. You know, karaoke's supposed to be fun.
I
you
know.
And what did the inventors say? It's karaoke means empty hand, empty orchestra,
gosh.
no weapons. You know what I mean? So that I definitely wanted to bring that up because as much as we love karaoke, like some people take it to the extreme.
Way too extreme. It ain't that serious.
You know, it ain't The Voice, it ain't American Idol or America's Got Talent. But yeah, anyhow, Hazel, back to the list of songs from Singa, the top 10 songs. I want to know if you can you guess maybe a song that might be on this list? There's like no years, like no genre, like range. Like it could be from any genre, any year.
a guess of a song on like a popular song?
The top 10 most popular karaoke songs on Singa, which is a karaoke platform.
Ooh. Can I say a Mariah Carey song?
Yeah.
Because she's pretty popular on there, I feel like.
Mariah Carey isn't on here.
Oh.
I'll give you a hint. It's a song that we know very well.
Usher?
Nope.
Spice Girls.
Yes. Spice Girls is on here. Wannabe.
Ooh, I love
Wannabe,
that song.
Spice Girls is number 10 on this list. And what I was alluding to was I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys.
Oh, okay. That was going to be my next one. I was
That's-
leading there. You know, Spice Girls,
oh,
Backstreet Boys.
there you go.
Kind of group them up.
See that trend?
Yeah.
Yep. So Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way is number 4.
Ooh.
And I'm just going to go down this list. I think it's like very much like, I think everyone can agree that, yeah, you've heard somebody sing this at a family party or at a bar.
Definitely.
So number 10 was Wannabe by Spice Girls. Number 9 was is Mamma Mia by ABBA. Number 8 is Wonderwall by Oasis, for all you guys that like rock. Number 7 is My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. When Titanic came out, my aunt sang the song all the time. Number 6 was I Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley. 5 is Hallelujah by Alexandra Burke. Number 4 is I Want It That Way. Number 3 is Dancing Queen by ABBA. Number 2 is Bohemian Rhapsody
Oh, yeah.
by Queen. And I was singing that a lot earlier. And then number 1 on this list is Shallow by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper.
I'm surprised Zombie's not on there.
Ooh.
Zombie. By the Cranberries.
I actually like singing that song
That too. Yeah.
Dude, we can go on and on and on about songs that we love because, you know, the music is just in our blood, in
It
our
really
heart,
is.
in our spirit. But yeah, before you run too long on time, I think we should cut it off here before we just completely spiral. Yeah, so how should we wrap this up, Hazel?
Well, thank you for tuning in and let us know what your favorite karaoke song is. Don't forget, you can catch us on all major platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and exclusive content on tracklife.com.
And don't forget to follow us on all of our social media at the.Fillennials.
And don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. We appreciate you. Love ya.
Definitely. And we'll catch you next time.
Peace.
Bye.